We're live.
All right.
Did someone mention this again on the Discord?
Yeah, I did, but I can't exactly ping people. I think only Fibbel could do that. But
Fibble, is this worth a ping?
Uh, I don't really think so.
All right, I'm with you. I think
Alright.
this is kind of really gray territory for that. But I think we can just kind of let people filter in as they do, if they decide to. Otherwise, Zara, if you want to introduce the match, go ahead.
oh, I said the entire thing without using push to talk. All right. Well, welcome everyone to the GDCI Tournament. This is the semi-finals, and it is Fibbel versus Siddhu playing Ushi percent warps allowed. They'll be competing for a place in the finals, so I guess we can begin. And oh yeah, it's best of 3, so no resets, just do the best you can.
I mean, they can do resets, but like, why?
Yeah. Alright, if you're both ready, start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Kind of a late start from Siddhu. I think he might have heard you a little bit late. That might just be a
Yeah, he
connection
might.
thing.
Might have a bit of delay, but Fibbel is already into skateboarding. Talking to
Fibble's
the
movement,
booth.
man.
Now, Sidhu's a bit behind, but I reckon he can probably catch up in some of the sports.
Yeah, he's definitely not that far behind. I mean, you can just see that Fibble just got into the dojo, and Sidhu's basically there.
Yeah, he's only a couple seconds behind. Now, Fibble's onto climbing, so we'll see how he goes. Hopefully he gets a 18.
I mean, he can hope, but
Sidhu's onto
like,
skateboarding first.
snowballs. Oh, that was a mistake by Siddhu.
That's not good for... It's not looking good for him, but it is best of 3, so he still has a chance if he messes this one up. But damn,
Fibble
has
got
had
the
a
11
good
second.
climbing. Fibbel has had a good climbing, 18's, it's an 18, so 11-ish seconds. Sid, who unfortunately is just starting his climbing, which is not great.
Well, yeah, he's just starting, but climbing doesn't really take that long. So you can see that he's just... snowball clip for Fibble is being just awful. He's got it now, but like,
Yep.
he lost some time on that.
Yeah, Fibbel is struggling with that one, but he's got the spring water, which is good, and it means he won't have to do snowball. Anyway.
If Siddhu gets the snowball... oh, he got it! This could be a turning point.
I think what I'm seeing is a bit after what you're seeing, but I'm sure it's fine.
Fibble's on to the Daichi quest.
Yeah, done the password, talk to the Ushis. Siddhu just got through into the Daichi quest area, so this is still behind, but actually...
I'd also like to point out, Fibble did just also accidentally go into skateboarding, so that's going to be a bit of a time loss for him, giving Siddhu a bit of an opening there.
And now Fibbel7 onto marathon. And this is very interesting because marathon's pretty tricky, so this could definitely be a big time save for Siddhu if he does it well. Or, you know, Fibbel could always get a 35.2.
Fibbel got hit!
Oh,
This
this
is-
is bad for Fibbel.
This is an opening for Siddhu. Oh my god. No, because he was just on the cutscene as Fibbel was starting, so he got hit again. This is a big opening for Siddhu. I mean, you knew that he was only 10 seconds behind going into this, but he's using the beginner's strat, and I think that's just helping him a bit more, where Fibbel is playing a bit more risky.
Yeah, if you're doing just a grind, I guess you'd do what Fibbel's doing, but this is best of 3. You don't get a chance to reset here. So
That is a 45.2 second marathon from Fibbel, while Siddhu only had like a 37. So this is looking good for...
37.5. Yeah, big time save, so probably on like 2 seconds behind at this point.
Siddhu has taken a different route than Fibbel right here. Fibbel went to rugby, and Siddhu is doing the Daichi quest.
Actually, Siddhu came up with his own route for this. He thought it would be more consistent. So I think that's pretty cool. I mean, at least having this tournament has progressed the game a bit.
Good for him. And you know, he's one step ahead of Fibbel now and only about 3 seconds behind. So Fibbel is honestly not looking great as he was before.
No, Fibbel had a big lead, but like I said, marathon, it's tough.
I am also noticing that Siddhu's experiencing some lag, but unfortunately we have no way to like remedy that or make it fair for both players, so it's just something that's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
They are on the same cutscene. Oh man, this
Yeah.
is close.
Fibbel's like a second or two ahead, but this is a good match. Damn. All right. Hey,
Yeah,
look,
and-
this is also a massive time save as somewhat RNG based, if you consider the angles of the balls. And, you know, if you miss, that'll lose you a fair bit of time.
Also, I forgot to mention this. Thank you, Helpy, for the follow, and thank you for joining the stream. Welcome to the tournament.
Oh, hey, LP. Wow, 8 viewers. Alright, Siddhu's...
Fibbel missed a ball.
Fibbel missed. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna have to wait a fair bit longer for that final power shot. Oh, Siddhu missed 2.
Siddhu also missed, yeah.
Oh, Siddhu's missed twice.
I mean, at the beginning of this grind, they were both beginners at this category, which is making it hard for both of them, but I know that Fibbel had quite a bit more time to grind, or at least he did it fairly efficiently when he did, because Fibbel, I believe, does have about a 30-second lead on his PB than Siddhu, so that will probably help him out, is just knowing how the route goes, where Siddhu didn't have much time to grind. I was talking to him before the tournament.
Yeah, but Siddhu is doing very well. I think I might be rooting for Siddhu.
I've been pulling for Siddhu this whole time. He's a team blue guy, and this is a blue team category.
Fibbel's expertise does lay in Kappa percent, as you can probably see from his screen share. Okay, well, archery, not much time save, but it does allow us to see how far behind. So Siddhu's about 5-6 seconds behind. Well, no, Siddhu's 5-6 seconds behind at this point.
Honestly, both of their movement has been spectacular. I think Siddhu's has been a little bit less consistent. Fibbel's has been just amazing. And I think that might be one of the only things carrying Fibbel a little bit higher than Siddhu. Otherwise, Siddhu has really, really brought this back. There was not much of a... well, it didn't look like there was a chance toward the beginning, but right now, he's right behind there.
Yeah, Siddhu really pulled through with the consistent marathon.
Though I do want to point out again, this is a best 2 out of 3 match, so even if Siddhu does pull this one out of his ass, he'd have to do it again.
Hey, anything can happen. Alright, artistic swimming, and as we all know, this is the biggest time save of the category. If you do this well, probably won.
Right, naturally. But like, you know, if you like lose this game, that's kind of tough.
Oh yeah, just I was joking for those who do not speedrun this. I'm sorry, but yeah, nah. Artistic swimming's pretty hard to lose because it's not based on score. It's just how many notes you miss. So yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, you need to miss 23 notes to lose, and if you're any bit of a speedrunner in this game who's played it probably more than twice, like Siddhu and Fibble both have, you know how to beat this game. It's really not that hard, and it doesn't at all affect your time since it's pretty consistently, the same time every time, unless you have some lag, which honestly might be hurting Siddhu a little bit here without any of us noticing.
Yeah, lag is a fair factor in longer runs.
Just counting in my head here, Siddhu is now about 7 or 8 seconds behind based on going into that cutscene.
So we probably lost a second to lag over that.
Trying to figure out what Siddhu's doing here, because he didn't go to that Ushi that's above Tanuki City.
Reckon you forgot it? Or we missed it.
It's possible that he forgot it, but it just means that he's going to have to get it again later. I mean, it might affect his route. I don't know if... I mean, I'm not really sure if he's going back there just because we said something, or if it was actually part of his revised route, but I think he has further in the Daichi quest, so this might actually help him.
Well, neither of us are experts on Ushi percent warpless. No, warp's allowed.
Fibble is going to the headquarters, and Siddhu is on his way there as well. Fibble is killing these dialogues.
He's probably using the enter or space and mouse, which makes you able to spam dialogue a lot quicker. But Sidhu's movement's very good, and his dialogue's also very good. But Fibble's in the second room, moving on to the third, and I think Fibble's got the win here.
And that about does it. So for our first match of this match, Fibble takes the win by just about 7 seconds. Honestly, well played by both players. Honestly, like, Siddhu really, really brought that back.
Yeah, amazing job, guys. Good job, Fibble, on the win, but still got to win one more. Do you want to unmic and talk a bit about the run?
Okay. So, I just had a lot of really dumb mistakes in the very beginning. I accidentally entered skateboarding. That was just like a menuing slip up. My marathon, of course, was absolutely terrible. There were some like nerves and shaky fingers, I guess, a little bit. So I should go for the easier strat. And then I actually totally forgot about the Daiichi shoes thing. And then after rugby, I kind of remembered like, oh, I have to do that. And then Snowball Clip was not agreeing with me. Yeah, that was a really bad run, but I'm happy.
So are you saying...
still took home the dub, so...
Are you saying that you also intended to get the Daichi shoes before you headed to rugby, but just forgot that they were there?
Yeah.
That's tough, man. I mean, but between that and your marathon, I mean, the skateboarding going into it, Siddhu did that too, so I don't really think that lost you anything. But those two things, yeah, that's what probably helped him bring it back at least a little bit. But really, really well done there. You performed excellently. And if Siddhu has something to say, type it in the chat of
Siddhu
Discord, and we'll read it out loud.
Siddhu doesn't have a mic, so he'll just, yeah.
I see Fibble's getting a little practice on marathon.
I mean, I can't blame him, but yeah.
I don't think he's an inconsistent marathon runner. I think that was just a complete flub that probably won't ever happen again.
Oh,
That
no,
said,
it's
that's
not
something that Siddhu
inconsistent,
should...
But marathon's tough. Like, if you...
Can't hear you through Discord anymore.
Sorry. Keep forgetting to push talk, but yeah. Marathon's tough. Like, grinding for a 35-2, you reset, like, thousands of times. Just getting, like, hit at 14 or 24. People just got unlucky at both of those spots, so I think Yeah.
And as you can see there, Fibble just got a 36.83. That is a very, very strong marathon. I think we have something from Siddhu that I'm going to check right now.
Yeah, Sidhu's sent his message, and so Sidhu's take on the run was he accidentally went to skateboarding at first. That was a dumb mistake. Messed up table tennis a bit, and forgot the Ushi near the entrance to skateboarding. Movement was also pretty bad, so that's what Fibble had to say. Sidhu, there we go.
Yeah, I believe we did actually pick up on a couple of those things. We thought that the Ushi above skateboarding was part of his route, but I think that might have been some of the lost time that he had. I think if he didn't miss any of the balls on table tennis, he really could have brought this home. It was that marathon that Fibble had that really gave him, really a chance to catch up. And then the snowball clip, all of that Fibble just kind of had bad luck on, really helped Siddhu get ahead on this. And although he didn't win the first round, like he still performed excellently. And honestly, I disagree. I think his movement was pretty solid.
Yeah, you guys both did great. So, if we're done with this intermission, you guys ready for the second round?
No Kappa.
Ready when you are.
Right, Sidhu, you good?
This could be the deciding match. Very exciting.
This good. All right, so match point, I guess. Seeing as it's best of 3, but I reckon Sidhu can do this. So, if you're both ready, Sidhu. Am I lagging behind, or is Sidhu on the start? Oh, his stream's paused. Okay, cool. I think we're good. So, waiting for. Okay. 3, 2.
Hold on,
1.
Sidhu's got to get to the start a new game menu.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about, but he says he's ready. Oh, never mind. Alright. Ready? Fibble's mouse is. I think I'm just seeing the stream a bit behind. You want to
No,
start?
Fibble's mouse is not over the compass. I just want to point that out, Fibble, in case you were
You
trying to
don't
figure that
use
out.
TSS. I have a strat. I'm all good.
All right.
Well, go, I guess. Oh boy, you want to count this one down, Brendan? Yeah.
What's that?
Do you want to start this one?
Sure. All right, guys, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, they both start at roughly the same time.
Siddhu is doing a
behind.
reset. He keeps accidentally doing the TSS. I'm not sure I've really ever seen this before.
Okay, Fibble once again has a big lead on Siddhu.
Siddhu was just in that
Isn't
all
looking good for
scrolls
him.
warps mindset where you have to do TSS to start, but the normal warp to center is probably what would help him out more here. So he did reset a couple times there just so he could get that warp, and that probably still was better than warpless going to the center, but that was just tough on Sidhu's part.
Definitely, because Fibble's already at skateboarding and Siddhu still has to talk to Inari.
Yeah, Fibble is probably about 15 seconds ahead. Oh, that could have been really bad for Fibble. If he had either missed that cycle or gotten hit by the snowball, one of those things really could have put him back.
It was a close climbing, but still very good. Siddhu's still on climbing, but doesn't look like it's going to be a slow one. But I guess now we see with the next snowball clip. Fibble getting unlucky again.
Oh, Fibble got it. Fibble got it. It wasn't nearly as bad as last time. That definitely probably boosted his morale there.
Okay, let's see how.
Siddhu got it second try. Damn.
Nice.
Siddhu's still a fair bit behind, though, because of that whole TSS situation.
Fibble's already finished talking to the gym leaders. So Fibble's done Daichi Quest and is on to Marathon. Siddhu still has a fair way to go, but Marathon was Fibble's weakest point in the run last time. Let's see what happens now.
I do want to point out, though, even though it was his weak point last time, he did only lose about 2 seconds. Well, no, actually, that was a... Was that a 40 or 47 seconds? Never mind. I mean, still, I'm not really sure that a flub like that again would put Siddhu ahead here. But it is definitely something to think
15
about.
seconds behind. It's not looking good for Siddhu, but if he does play very well, good movement, good text, doesn't make any mistakes, and if Fibbel gets a bit unlucky, Siddhu could still win this. Oh, Fibbel got hit.
Fibbel got hit once, but he did only lose about 4 seconds on that, where otherwise he might have had a perfect run. So 4 seconds over a perfect run is still nothing that, he should be worried about.
Yeah, Siddhu's also doing well and has finished marathon.
Siddhu is very consistent with his marathon. He keeps on getting about 37 seconds, and honestly, that will definitely help him here. He just gained 2 seconds on a Fibbel, but it's all about, I think his movement here is doing a little bit worse than last time, where he's walking a little bit between some rolls, especially when he was in Tanuki City, where Fibbel is a little bit more fluid on his movement.
Lag can do that too. I think Siddhu's definitely experiencing a bit of that, which is really unfortunate.
It is unfortunate for Siddhu, but he's got to keep in mind, even if he does lose this one, he's still got the bronze match, so he's not completely out of it after this. That said,
Plus,
if he loses.
Yeah, if he loses. Plus, if I was competing this, I wouldn't mind bronze match. It looks fun. Okay, it's definitely not as close as last time. Last time they were on the same cutscene, but Fibble's started table tennis while Siddhu's still on the cutscene.
We're definitely getting a little bit of stream lag from Siddhu, but it's definitely not his game lag, so it's honestly not something he should be worried about.
Fibble, I think, is doing
yeah.
well so far. It's just table tennis, I guess.
It doesn't seem like Siddhu is that far behind anymore. I mean, Fibbel is just a couple power shots ahead.
Yeah, about 11 balls.
I mean, if Siddhu gets a perfect run on this and Fibbel, flubs a ball, like, that could be a huge time save for Siddhu, at least, 5 seconds. But Fibbel's got it.
Missed and Fibble's done. It was good.
Siddhu missed it.
Well, if I'm right, the run's nearly over, and but
this is not a good table tennis for Siddhu. I think a lot of this is RNG, though. Oh, yeah, this is tough. But he's passed it with a 31 out of 30.
Hey, not bad, I guess. Guess he gets up.
Honestly, should submit it to a TT30 score.
Probably not. The misses still count for a fair bit.
Keep forgetting that.
Okay. Fibble's doing well in archery. It's pretty hard to lose, but it's not close. Siddhu's just starting, so it's not looking good. He's probably 35 seconds behind Fibbel at this point.
About 32, yeah. He's about 32 seconds behind Fibbel, and honestly, that is just such a sizable lead for Fibbel. I wouldn't give up if I were Siddhu. Like, there is always the crazy chance that maybe Fibbel loses artistic swimming, in which case, it's over for Fibbel. But there's always
AS, but yeah.
I doubt it also, but there's always a weird chance like that something could happen.
Yeah, I don't think you can really make up 30 seconds, though. It's just too much time.
Another thing I noticed is that Siddhu is hitting some of these bombs, where that might be causing a little bit more lag for him, putting him behind just milliseconds more, but still it's, not helping much.
Well, at least they don't have to do skateboarding. That's probably the main lag issue.
Yeah, lag issue, and it's 1 minute 30 seconds, so that would just hurt.
Yeah, definitely. But Fibble's pretty far into the song. Sid is starting. Well, yeah.
I still wouldn't count Siddhu out of this. It only takes one flub to have a massive, overturn.
You're right. It only does take one flub. Right. Well, Fibble's missed, like, let the last couple minutes go. Sidhu's moving on, and Fibble got the scroll, so he didn't screw up his AS. Alright. Fibble's moving up the road to talk to the last Ushi, and then he's walking back to skateboarding. Sidhu's still in swimming, doing Dachi quests.
And Siddhu is on to the cutscene after AS.
Fibble's dialogue's very good, movement's very clean. Uh, Sidhu's Sidhu's still a fair way behind, but pretty clean movement.
Fibble is on to the headquarters.
Alright, well, now we just wait for Fibble's internet to crash.
Yeah, honestly, that might be the biggest opportunity for Siddhu to pull ahead.
Sidhu's moving on to Daichi, and Fibble just talks to the team leader. And
Fibble
I think it's
is
over.
finished with his run, which means that Fibble wins the second round of this, taking the 2 out of 3 home, and unfortunately, Siddhu is going to the bronze match rather than the finals. Fibble, congratulations on moving on to the finals. Siddhu,
Yeah,
you
awesome
have
work, guys.
you have also had amazing runs as well as Fibble. Would either of you like to say anything about your runs?
Wait, Sidhu's not done yet. Let's cheer him on. Watch him finish.
Siddhu might have lost, but I don't think anyone should take this as, oh, he's just bad. Like he had really strong runs, and he is one of the best speedrunners in the community.
Alright, Sidhu's done. Good job, guys. It was really awesome running. It was
Very well done, both of you.
it's a privilege to watch, yeah.
I want to say good game to Siddhu. And I want to say thank you to you two also for hosting it. Thank you. Done a great job.
Sidhu, is there anything? Oh, I think Sidhu's sending a message now.
One thing I will say is that I think Siddhu is very, very consistent on his sports, and I think that's one thing that really, really helped him out. Where I mean, it's no secret that Fibble definitely struggled a little bit in marathon, whether that being RNG or just everything lining up wrong. Like, I mean, it doesn't negate the fact that he had hits where Siddhu just didn't, and Siddhu otherwise he really did well on all the other sports. I think table tennis was just a room for improvement for honestly both of them.
Yeah, table tennis is probably one of the tricky ones because I'd say it's one of the more RNG based sports. Like marathons, if you practice a fair bit, you get good, but I guess that applies to table tennis. climbing, snowballs, rugby it's just a set route. That's not very RNG, but yeah, table tennis you can just get unlucky and miss a ball.
Climbing's fairly RNG, but if you get hit by a snowball, it's not over. With table tennis, if you miss one ball, that's like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I'd say if you get hit by a snowball, it's over.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
think
it's over if you're doing a climbing heavy run, but for something like All Scrolls Warps, if your time isn't fantastic to begin with, it probably won't set you back that much.
I think I'd find myself agreeing with Fibble. Getting hit by a snowball, you're pretty much screwed.
I think like as I was improving my All Scrolls time, at first climbing just seemed like a bigger RNG threat, but just later when I kept pushing my time lower and lower, table tennis was the main thing that was killing runs. It was the big stupid RNG thing. So Siddhu just sent a message. You guys can read that.
All right. Do you want to do this one, Brendan, or?
Yeah, I got it. When I accidentally got TSS twice in a row, I just lost hope, and everything went downhill from there. TT was absolutely horrible. I messed up movement a bit. I thought that climbing would get me in a run, but it was actually TT and accidental TSS. I've never gotten TSS accidentally twice in a row. I could have done much better, and TT screwed me over with 2 balls on both sides.
Well, I think that probably wraps it up. Siddhu, you did great. I don't think I could do that. Fibble, congratulations on winning the match.
Both of you absolutely fantastic runs.
So the next match in the semi-finals will be Sunshine versus Legally Sam. Sorry, forgot to push talk. That will be on October the 25th, 2 a.m. GMT. So we'll probably have that set up. We haven't confirmed a time for the bronze match, which Siddhu will be competing in with the loser of the next match, but I think that just about wraps it up. Anything you want to say, Brendan or Fibble?
I will say I'm very excited for the next match of this round. Sunshard versus Illegally Sam. These are 2 really, really highly esteemed runners, and I want to see how they do in a category like Ushi percent, where no one really, plays it that much, and no one's really too experienced in it. And Siddhu just sent a message saying, "Congratulations, Fibble."
Yeah. Also, me and Brendan won't be commentating that next match. I think that will be Hollow Knight, Fibble, and actually, we've managed to get the retired runner, one of the best runners in the community, Vulu, to commentate for us on the second match. So yeah.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah. The couch returns. Anyway, thanks everyone for checking out the run and supporting Fibble and Siddhu. But yeah, see you.